The heck, we went live. But we are live. We are live. Ain't even set up yet. That's our life.
That's our crazy life.
We are live. There we go.
There you go.
Dick's alive. It's alive.
We're alive. Hey!
In 900 feet, keep right onto West State Route 84.
Ooh.
Okay.
Keep right on West State Route 84.
So that's 75 more.
Nope, that's Gator Rally. Okay, dude.
In 0.4
Relax,
miles,
dude.
keep right onto West State Route 84.
Jesus Christ. You're driving us wild. Relax, bro. Relax. I want to make it home alive. I want to make it home alive. Alrighty. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
Keep right onto West State Route 84.
Alright.
Continue on current road for 0.9 miles.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're not going... Yeah, we're going 95. 595 east. That's what we got to get on.
That's what I'm getting on.
Let's see. Ooh, you did it.
Alrighty.
We're on the road again.
Homeward bound.
There you go. 595.
In a half mile, turn slight left onto I-95 East.
They gotta watch out because this might want to.
In a quarter mile, turn slight left onto I-595 East.
Right, it might want to take us to the turnpike, so we want to bypass that.
Turn slight left onto I-595 East.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, don't get in that in person.
No, I'm not.
Top of the morning to yes, Florida Dad Baker.
Top of the morning.
Ooh, look at that Cadillac. 24-hour live. Look, we're going home. We're done. We are done. This might be a 4-hour live.
Yeah.
4.5. But right now we're in Davie, Florida. Davie Lanes, they got bowling.
In 2 miles, take exit 8 and 9 AB on the right to US 441.
Is that where I gotta go? Let me see when I get up here.
Just stay towards the right just in case, but if you see something that says turnpike, don't.
Ooh.
Stay right here. So,
I think that's the turnpike.
yeah, that's the turnpike. We're going straight. We're going, hopefully you beat the rain. Oh,
We supposed to get rain
believe it
today?
or not,
In
It-
1 mile, take exit 8 and 9 AB
Well,
on
maybe
the
in
right to
Lakeland, but
US
over here-
441.
it always says rain, 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 but it didn't rain.
Well, it did, but it was later.
Right, but I'm saying, but every time the weather, every day, it's gonna rain in the morning. Might have rained by Miami area, but
Yeah, we didn't
that's
get
another
it,
hour.
but we didn't get it like we were anticipating it from what they were saying.
Yeah.
Take exit 8 and 9 AB on the right to US 441 and then keep right.
No, that's the turnpike. Don't want the turnpike traveling when you come down this way. They'll get you. They will get you.
In 0.4 miles, keep right onto Florida's Turnpike. Keep right onto Florida's Turnpike and then keep right.
Open up that bottle of water, please.
Gotcha.
Keep right onto Florida's Turnpike North.
Doesn't even know what freaking
Round
lane.
trip calculating.
You
In
recalculate.
0.6 miles, take exit B on the right to Marina
Yeah.
Mile Boulevard.
Nope.
Thank you.
There we go. Tucker Carlson got fired.
Take exit 9C on the right to Marina Mile Boulevard.
A lot of people need to get fired on the news station.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it. You good.
Here comes the jacked up part.
Son of a gun.
Should have took that damn turnpike.
That's all right. We're good. Yeah, a lot of people need to get fired on the news station. Well, you don't want to keep
No, I'm staying
dancing
right
back
here.
and forth because we don't know. Cameraman, you need some coffee. Yes, I do. We haven't had her coffee. Well, she had her coffee. I didn't get my
Round trip
coffee.
calculating. In 1.3 miles, take exit 10A on
we're
the
going
right
towards
to
Fort
I-95 North.
That 95, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
So did Don Lemon, thankfully. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people on both sides need to be fired because if you're not talking about everything, CNN's cleaning house. If you're not talking about
CNN needs to
everything
clean house.
and you're only really focusing on one thing, then that's not news. Because like I said, both sides, you got your liars. Everyone wants to, right. It's really like the local news that you have the people.
Right, I gotta get over there.
You have people in the local news. Those are the ones that are neutral.
Okay.
I mean, they just talk on what's the topic.
And I'm gonna get over here.
Yeah, because that's where we're going, 95 north. But yeah, both sides just, they need to clean house and focus on everything. That's why it's good to do your own research. You hear a story, you do your own research on it. I wonder if it'll settle down after Trump-Biden era. I don't know, because, oh wow, look at this car to the right.
Oh, that's what I call chrome, baby.
That's like a yellow. Look at this car right there. Look at that one.
I slowed down.
That is chrome.
Ooh, and he's
like
from
gold.
Ontario. You go.
I mean, the only thing bad about it is that if Trump keeps on losing, he's going to keep on running.
Yep.
I mean,
Trump don't like to lose.
yeah, he's going to keep on running. So that's the only bad thing about it. It just might not never end. He might not never let it end. I mean, he did his time. He won. He lost. Not many people can make president. You know what I'm trying to say?
And for one, it was a historical thing because,
yeah,
you know, he was never into politics. He was just the common Joe with a lot of money.
But who knows if this'll end, because depends if he wins the nomination, and then it depends if he loses the election. Then it all depends if he loses the nomination. I don't think he'll let it end.
No, he's going to be like a dog with a bone.
Yeah. On the right to I-95 north.
But we need to start getting these old people out of the White House
and get fresh blood in. Young blood. That's
yeah, John.
In 1.
I mean, I don't know if I'm right, but I just know, like, if you think about it, if he loses, it's never going to end. I mean, it's never ever going to end until he stops. Like him or not, he had this country and running smooth as well.
Yes.
Hey, Ash, no banana road down here in Fort Lauderdale. But all they're doing is building up, because if you see to the left of us, there's 2 more highways getting built. Look at that. Mm-hmm. How high can you go? And we're high. We're high right now. Holy moly. Like, look at that. Like, they're literally putting on top of each other. Oh no, I didn't walk into a Trump talk. Well, no, it's not a Trump talk. They were just saying that, John was just saying, you know, I wonder, you know, after this election, will this all die down?
Keep right onto I-95.
I think everyone's just tired of it.
Yeah.
I think everyone, like I said, I just think we need to get rid of all the old people out of it.
I say they need
go in BB Cameron. We're going back home. We were down in Fort Lauderdale for 3 days, right? 2 nights.
3 days.
Something like
nights.
That. DeSantis will be next. But
Trump runs.
Like I said, it's beautiful down here, but it's very trafficy right now because the people are going to work. The only thing bad about down
Keep
here
right
is
I-95
flooding.
north and then keep left.
A lot
They're
of
starting to
it.
have a lot of flooding down here. You want to be on that left.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of flooding down here.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm in this right lane.
Especially in Fort Lauderdale.
In a half mile.
So just
keep
imagine
left
if this,
onto I-95
if just
north.
historic rainfall flooded Fort Lauderdale, and that's the inner parts. That's not even by the beach. The beach, you know.
Yeah.
Keep left
Just
onto
imagine
I-95 north.
what's going to happen when a hurricane comes through.
Or a tropical storm.
Yeah. I mean, these people are going to be literally underwater. We didn't really get to see too much we stayed literally by the resort
In 1.9
area.
miles, take exit 29B on the right to Sunrise Boulevard.
This is one of those areas, it's like Puerto Rico. It's beautiful, but you don't want to live down here. You know what I'm saying?
Traffic.
And there's been a lot of shootings down here. I mean,
It's been crazy.
a lot of
down here.
shootings. Oh, we had a great time.
Yeah, we did.
Get home and I can edit those videos and put them up. I mean, we went to the casino. We went to the Everglades
Yep.
on a boat out in the Everglades. Then we swam in that big pool in the resort.
In 1 mile,
So
take
this was
exit
really a vacation. We
29B
really
on
vacationed
the right
here.
to Sunrise Boulevard.
Like I said, we really
No.
didn't. No, if this is
Going
90, right,
95.
then you just want to get
Stay on 95.
right into the middle lane at least. So they said they are turning Paradise into Geta. The pool looked magical. Oh, that pool was big.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the first time that I've ever been in a pool that I didn't want to get out. That
Yep.
pool was so big.
Or even a spa.
Yeah, but it was so big that there was no way they can crowd that pool.
Mm-mm.
There was no way they can overfill that
There was a lot of
pool.
people in the pool.
Yeah. They have stuff there, you know, like to
Take exit 29B
exercise in the water. Like they always had something going on there. You can drink in the pool and everything. What they're trying to do in this one area that we just seen on the news this morning, Dad Vader, is that there is an area that there's black people there and it's in a historic area and they're trying to run them out.
Yep.
So what's happening is that, just think about it. Years ago, when the black people were by the water,
Route recalculated.
or the poor people,
Continue on.
they
current
moved
road
them
for about
in
7 miles.
so they can build the hotels by the beaches.
Yep.
So now that the whole ocean front is going underwater, they're moving
Inward.
and pushing the poor and the black people out so they can build in these high society places.
Yep.
And there's something on the news that they're fighting over here because it's true. It's like, you know, they're trying to bring revenue and they're like, oh, we're not going to raise taxes, but we want to knock out this whole, they have something mapped off like a big block mapped off that they want to tear down and rebuild and put high rises and other stuff there and shops and, you know, and it's like, okay, how far are you going to keep pushing these people in? Like they were there first
Right.
and stuff. So that's what they're doing. They're literally pushing in.
These big businesses.
Yeah, because it doesn't flood as much in the
trying to push out the poor or the common working person.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is they're hitting the black neighborhoods. So, I mean, doesn't look good.
No.
I mean, that doesn't look good.
I mean, shoot, you done made people move, whether you're black or poor, away from one area
Right,
to
but
take over their area.
but the
So
thing is
because
like
now-
this is a black area that they're trying to, you know, to move out. They got churches there. These people have been there forever, and it's a historic thing. And they're like, you know, their excuses, they want to bring in revenue.
Yeah.
You know, and this is a black neighborhood that they're moving out.
Trying to.
The crazy thing is now in 2023, people's eyes are open.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're starting to see like, wow, are they still doing this in 2023?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. Instead of fixing their neighborhood up, they want to build and then put houses there that they can't even afford.
Right.
So, and that's what happened on the shore. On the shoreline, there was a lot of black neighborhoods and everything, and poor people, and they kicked them all out of there to build all these high rises. And now that it's flooding out there, you know what? We got to build inward. We got, you know, and they use the excuse of, well,
revenue.
if we they need revenue here. So let's just, you know, kick all the poor people out, put all these high-rise rich buildings and shops and everything for revenue for the state. But then yet, where do these people go?
Yeah, they're not worried about that.
You know, especially this being a historic, you know,
black neighborhood.
Yeah, and that's been there first.
This shouldn't be able to be touched.
Right. They should be able to leave that neighborhood and build around it, but they don't want to do that. You know, they want to chase them out. You know, hey, you know, you get up and move, and probably give them chump change.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's about lowering crime. Well, in that area there's a lot of businesses in that area, and then you have the neighborhood. So it's not, you know, I don't think it's about crime, because they didn't talk about crime. They're just talking about revenue. A lot of the crime that we're seeing is in the Miami area. A lot of shootings and everything, you know, I'm not saying there's no shootings in Fort Lauderdale or whatever, but a lot of the shootings are in the Miami area. That's why they're trying to clean that up, to not have spring break here no more. They're fighting to shut down at 2:00 all the stores.
In 2 miles, take exit 36.
Bars
right
and everything.
Atlantic Boulevard.
Like what Daytona did. Daytona did the same thing. Daytona chased out the spring breakers.
And turned it into a more family-orientated.
A lot of Haitian gangs down there. Well, they're not touching Little Haiti. Haiti's in the middle. You know. But even in Little Haiti, it's not that bad.
Nuh-uh.
Because it's kind of like if you go to New York City, and if you're looking for trouble,
you'll find it.
It'll find you. But if you're just going there, it's, you know, you went there to eat or went there to go get something, then you fall into that chances of a fluke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like New York City. You can go in a bad neighborhood, go eat there, have a good time, whatever. No one bothers you. But, of course, there's always one person that ruins everything. Did y'all have breakfast? No.
In 1 mile, take exit 36 on the right to Atlantic Boulevard.
But a lot of it is the people coming from other states. And, you know, it's a lot of shootings. And then a lot of it, too, is overcrowding. You know, it's anywhere where it's overcrowded.
You're gonna have chaos.
Yeah. It's like, if they're trying to push this, you got to get along with everyone. It'll never happen, because you don't have to get along. You don't have to hate someone, but you don't have to get along with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like everybody.
Atlantic Boulevard.
You don't have to get along with everyone, but you can
respect them.
Respect people, and that's what that's where.
And
I think they're using the whole getting along.
In 0.3 miles, keep left onto
in the wrong
State
aspect.
Road
It
840.
should be, you need to learn to respect your
State
neighbor.
Road 840.
Yeah, we're going straight.
I know.
Route recalculating.
You do that, sweet pea.
Continue on current road for more than 50 miles.
Yay!
Well, they're trying to make this world perfect, and you can't.
You're trying to turn it into a utopia. You're not going to have a utopia.
Right. It's not going to be a utopia.
I mean, whoever's thinking that needs to get their brain examined because there's no utopia. Atlantis sunk.
I think we spend more in tolls between Miami and the villages than we spend. Well, that's the whole thing, John, is that I know how to get around the tolls.
Yeah, he does.
So, Fort Pierce. We'll take the turnpike to Fort Pierce, okay? And then from Fort Pierce, we get on 95 and we take it down to Miami. And we're doing the reverse. We're driving to Fort Pierce and then we get on the turnpike for 1 or 2 exits and then we get to 60.
Yeah.
Where there's no more toll again. But you have to know
how to work
to do that.
Yeah, you
because if not, this GPS, they must have a contract with the toll people because the GPS just wants to put you on the turnpike. And let me tell you something, the turnpike could be like $10+ now.
Yeah.
I remember when it was $5 and I was like, holy moly. But now it can be $10+ too. So then what they do is on 95, if you see to the left, those little barrier things, they turn that into a toll lane. So that lane to the left is an express lane. That will only get like 1 or 2 exits. It's like in Jersey, how the turnpike is. They got the express side. Oh no, the parkway. They got the express lane that only has 1 or 2 exits. And then they have the all exit lanes. We're in the all exits. The left over there is express. But you pay $5+ on that express lane just to, like if I was going straight to Miami, that's the best route to go is to that express lane on 95.
Yeah.
Because the all exit lanes right now is dead traffic with the rush hour.
Yeah.
But you do have to know the area to beat all these. And I used to be down here a lot, so that's the good thing. I knew the trick to get down here because I used to take 95 all the way, but to go from the turnpike to catch 95, you're wasting a whole hour going sideways, west to east. If you get on the turnpike right away, it'll bring you south, and then you catch Fort Pierce, and then you just keep coming south. Because that's where 95 and the turnpike meet is by Fort Pierce. They cross over each other. And then they cross over each other again afterwards, but it's like, man, I mean, the prices that they charge now to get on and the turnpike is just a 2-lane highway and it's boring. You don't see nothing. At least over here, you can get off exits and there's food and there's a lot to see going this way. That's the other good thing too. So, and then I know prime time, he says that Brightline is going to be opening up soon from Orlando to Miami. So you can even take Brightline, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really care about taking a train.
I know.
I like to be in control, But I'm saying that's a long ride, to trust a train to, and that's a speed train. That's not, it's
not
an Amtrak. Right. And plus, when you get down here, you're going to have no vehicle, so. But other than that, I mean, that left lane used to be 2 passengers plus, and now it's just, they're adding a money lane to it. So who knows? Maybe one day we will never have free highway. Maybe one day every highway you're gonna have to pay to get on. That'll be crazy. I mean, the trucking company I used to work for, we used to have to deliver down here, and I would come with the drivers. But yep, this is another another slowdown. But other than that, it's been beautiful. A little muggy, but not as muggy, right?
Yeah, it's been a little muggy.
It's been a little muggy, but not as muggy. But that's because it's been raining a lot down here.
Yeah.
So you got the moisture from the ground.
Well, they still have a lot of moisture in the ground.
Yeah, they still have a lot of areas that still have water. I mean, it's crazy. Like, you know, we drive to Savannah. You know, we drive to Savannah. We drive to, you know, we drove to Detroit. We drive to a lot of places.
I like it.
But then yet, this 4-hour drive to my, you know, to Miami area, I hate it for some reason. And I guess
do
because
too.
it's still in the state, you know what I'm saying? At least when we're driving our other trips, we're leaving the state.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because, I mean, that's why I hate driving. When we drove to that Key West, like, I never want to go back there.
Oh my God.
I never want to go back there.
That was a long
Yeah,
trip.
that's like 6 hours or...
Yep.
But you're going to an island that you can do in 1 hour. You can do the whole island in 1 hour walking or biking.
Yep.
I know everyone praises Key West, but I think you can have a better time somewhere else than Key West.
Key West for me was like, that was a mark off my bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long trip from place to Key West. We did it from Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's nothing but toll roads from there
Yep.
on, and then it's a single lane. But
Yep.
there's, I mean, other than if you like drinking, there's really nothing in Key West.
To do.
And you have to, you know, you have to be on a bicycle. That's really the best way to enjoy it because of the traffic down there.
Yeah, it's bad.
You know, or even like a little moped or something. But
Well, Deb was saying now they've got golf carts that you rent.
right, but the moped and the bicycle, you
It's
can,
easier to maneuver.
right, the mopeds and the bicycle, you can just cut through
Yeah.
the traffic and everything.
Yeah.
A golf cart, you're stuck with the cars. Yeah, even John says stupid expensive. A common, yeah. And the hotels are not new over there.
No, they're ancient.
And everything, you know, everything is like a $500 deposit. You know, you want to ride a bicycle, $500 deposit.
Yeah.
So now you got a $500 deposit hold on your credit card just to ride a $20 bicycle. It's just like the Wave Runners. $500 deposit each
Yeah.
Wave Runner to ride something for $50 or $100 for the day. You know, $500 deposit for this, and everything, like I said, is expensive. I mean, you literally wanted to drive over the scenic bridge, but we won't return. Yeah. Yeah, I won't return
Trust
either.
me, you ain't seeing much, just water.
Because, I mean, you don't really see nothing down there. like BB says, it's a good get it off your bucket list. But that's all it is. It's, you know.
Been there, done that. Next.
Like I said, you can find other places and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'd say Key West is more for like partying people.
Yeah, it's just for party people. That's all it is. It's just a little island of parties. Because that's where they make a lot of their money. It's just an alcohol.
Yeah.
Like, that's a tourist trap, because you can't just say, you know what, I want to leave Key West, because you got 2 hours before you find mainland, or 3 hours before you find mainland. So, it's not like an island. It's not like if you go into an area and you'd be like, oh, I want to go over here, Key West.
Right, you got to hit this bridge, then that bridge, then that little island, and you got to get over. And
like, you're stuck, literally.
Only cool thing is that's where our interstate system started from.
Yeah. The 0 mile marker for 95.
Yep.
You know, maybe if you like scuba diving.
Fishing.
But you can scuba dive and fish anywhere.
Florida.
You know.
Yeah.
And you're not stuck to that one destination there.
Right.
And like I said, you could do that. You could ride that whole island in a bike in 1 hour and see everything. That's for free. And then you start getting into the paid stuff, because to go to that tortilla fort, you got to pay to get shipped out there. Like I said,
yeah, you got to pay for the ferry ride. Then you got to pay to get in, which is like, well, last time I checked, it was like $45 a person.
Carvel.
Not right now, dude.
No, I'm saying Carvel.
I know.
Never see Carvel trucks. What's up, Kyle?
Hey,
Better
Kyle.
do it from a cruise. Yes, do it from a cruise ship. Dock, look around, come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it, because to drive there in a car, to go there in a car, it's
exasperating.
Yeah. Because like I said, you know, once you get to your hotel, that's where you leave your car.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no parking.
Anywhere.
No parking garages. I mean, the whole island's literally one road. It circles around the whole island. I mean, you get to see the cemeteries are nice, the lighthouse, but everything else is just food and drinking. They got a Ripley's museum, I think, or they have a museum kind of like a Ripley's museum, and they got the port dock, but that's just a dock that, you know, you can just look at the Coast Guard boats. They got the thumbnail that says 90 miles to Cuba.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, you'd have a better time in Miami. In Miami, it's traffic filled.
Yeah.
You know, but at least, you know, you can go to Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, West Palm Beach. You got all those other places. But that resort we were at, you really didn't even have to leave the resort.
Heck no.
They had grills and
fire.
And it was clean.
Yes.
But, you know, you got the grills. They had the full kitchen.
Yeah.
That's something you can bring your groceries from the house. I mean, they supplied the pots, the pans, the
plates,
the
silverware,
silverware,
glasses, everything. It was nice. It was real nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally something you can pack meats in a cooler and pack stuff in a cooler. I mean, pack meats and bring your other stuff.
Yeah.
And cook there.
And grocery stores were pretty close. There were, what, like
8 miles was like, you know, between 5 and 8 miles is everything. Like the casino was 8 miles from the resort. Like you said, restaurants were like 5 to 8 miles. You had the big mall that we went to. That was another crazy thing. We were in the mall over here,
Lord.
And the alarm went off. And it was like, exit the mall. Please exit the mall. There was an incident, and the security is taking care of everything. But not to panic. But everyone... No, this is the... You're good.
Okay.
This is the 2 or more lane. But they were like, exit, exit. And there was people just walking in the mall.
They really
and they had
weren't
the alarm. And it was like, no one was stopping the people from walking into the one section of the mall. And it's like, why did they even do that? Like, why did they even go over the intercom?
Only thing I can think of is they were doing a drill.
Or someone, like you said, there was a little fight.
Yeah.
And they were just trying to make sure it didn't get out of hand, but... Oh, and I was just listening to see to make sure there was no like gunshots and stuff. But it was like, please exit the mall. Please exit the mall. Like, do not panic. Everything is under control. It's just an incident that security is on it. And everyone's just looking around like, what the hell? People still shopping. Like I said, people were still walking in, like crowds of people were walking in. We're walking out because we're following what they said, exit, because we're like, we don't know what, you know, there could have been a fire in there. We don't know.
We didn't know.
We're just listening to the alarm. And it was nothing. It was like literally. Yeah, it was crazy because like I said, because it was like how they had the malls here. It's like this one place used to be open and they put a canopy and they sealed it.
Yeah.
And then you go, it's kind of like when you go to those Orlando outlet malls, but what they did was they sealed it with a canopy and air conditioning, and then you go and then you leave that area to a court area.
Yeah, like a big courtyard.
That takes you to another area. And the area that we were in that was sealed, that's where they were doing the alarm. And the people that were coming from the other sealed area in drones, they were walking in and we're walking out and there's an alarm and it's like,
okay.
And nobody's stopping no one from coming in. No security or none. They're just standing around. And it's like, well, why even, you know, and the alarm went, it was like, wee, wee. And that's all they kept on saying. Exit the mall. Exit the mall. And just thinking, like, you know, nowadays you have people that are very sensitive. That can mess somebody's mind up.
Yeah, it can.
That can really... I'd say get in this lane because it's this guy. You don't want no one in front of you. But like I said, you got people that panic real quick. You know, who knows what they were thinking? They could be thinking like, oh my God, we're getting shot up or something in here. Or... And then that brings again, like, you know, then you got people that are probably carrying guns. They're probably already got their gun cocked and loaded and ready to shoot somebody. They might see something that they think, oh, you know, and it's like, no, dude, that wasn't it.
Calm down.
Right. Yep, this is it. This will take us. It's going to tell you to get off that exit 102. We're not getting off that exit 102. Our exit, I think, is 124.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're taking this all the way in to
Fort Pierce.
Yeah. And the casino was nice. I liked how they had it set up, the inside of the casino. They search you for guns going in, and if you don't have one, they give you one. They might as well. But that's what I'm saying. That there would trigger somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, when I heard that, I was just okay, just listening to make sure, you know, if there was any gunshots. But I was confused, like what's going on, because it's like, is this really happening, or, you know, is this really happening? Am I hearing what they're saying? And like I said, everybody was just acting normal.
Yeah, just calm.
And everyone was, you know, there was a lot of people in the same way we were thinking. We were all confused. Like, what's going on, you know? Why is this alarm? Why is this announcement going on? And like I said, the security guards were just standing there talking with each other. So it's, if they're relaxed, there ain't no need to panic, because
exactly.
obviously whatever's happening,
somebody had it under control anyway.
but like you said, it could have been a fight, you know.
Yeah, it just could have been a fight. And
poor people in the changing room. Yeah, in the changing rooms, in the bathrooms, because the individual stores were telling the people they had to leave out of the stores. But it was like no one was telling them to leave all the way out the mall.
Yeah.
Like, people were just doing what they want. People were coming in, people were going out. Imagine, like, you know, like at that restaurant, the Rainforest restaurant. There was restaurants in there. Imagine you're sitting down eating a meal, and you're getting ready to bite your hamburger. It's like, please exit the mall. Like, what the hell? What if you paid for something and, you know, they're making it, you know, exit the mall? What the?
Not without
I need my refund. Be a line of refunders. Hey, I want my refund before I exit this mall.
That was a big mall, though. It had 2 huge courtyards for food.
They had an east side and a west side. And in the food thing, they're yelling at you, the workers.
Yeah.
Come on over here and eat. Come on over here and eat. Like, you go to the Lakeland Mall, ain't no one doing that. They're just all staring at you. Over here, all the food people, we got specials, come eat. We got specials. What do you want? Like, I'm just looking at the menu. It's kind of like a New York thing.
Yeah. Well, the Nathan hot dog place, they were crazy with that. Come over here, we'll make you some good food. And I'm like, I'm not spending $8 for a hot dog. We ain't at no football game.
Definitely want to do that one boat ride in
Kissimmee
or Orlando, Kissimmee, Orlando area. The Boggy Creek. That was pretty cool, the airboat.
Yeah.
doing the airboat reminded me of doing the white water rafting in Tennessee. But the only thing is you can't jump in this water. In the Everglades, you can't.
I wouldn't suggest it.
But it just reminded me of that. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool and stuff. But nope, you can't jump in it. But Dave says the Boggy Creek one, they drive on the grass.
Oh,
like they all separate and drive on the grass and everything. Over here we drove on the lily pads because the grass here was really stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like straw.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't drive on it, but you can almost tip over. I went on an airboat ride near Wildwood, Florida. Kyle did.
Oh, yeah? Did you like it, Kyle?
This one here, this airboat fit like a boatload of people.
And there was 23
It had
of us. It still had room.
Yeah, and it had a roof with a window. So rain or shine, they're going out there.
Yeah.
You know, you're going out there. There's no cancellation. It's a rain or shine tour. But the one that Dave went on, it's got to be a sunny day. You know, like it can't rain.
Yeah.
And the one that Dave, you know, you don't have a lot of people and you're on a smaller boat.
Right.
But this boat here drives on the grass.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because they were telling us that, because there was like a wall, or not a, well,
Yeah,
a wall of rocks and mud. And even it looked like it was man-made, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I even said, you know, I was even saying like, wow, that looks man-made. That looks like, why would they put a wall there or something? And, or a mound, that's what it was. It was like a long mound. And what they were saying is that they were trying to drain the Everglades back in the day.
Yeah.
To build, what this structure or infrastructure. They were trying to build infrastructure down there. But what happened was that the Everglades kept on filling up every time they sucked the water out. And then they realized that it was a river. It was not gonna, like, you can't stop the Everglades from filling up.
Right.
So they left the mound there, but that's what I'm saying. That's how crazy. And that was back in the days, you know, probably even before our time. But it just shows you that, you know, even back then they were willing just to take property away, even from the animals, and
build them roads.
Just build, you know, yeah. Let's just build all through the Everglades. Who cares? But now it's a protected area.
Yeah. And the river moves 100 feet in 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some current on that that area there. I mean, we got to see one alligator, but I think because of where that tour is and how they had that mound closing off the areas, that's not where the full alligators are. I mean, there's alligators there, don't get me wrong, but
well, you've seen plenty of fish.
no, I'm just saying, but you know, I'm not, like I said, you fall in that water, you're gonna find an alligator.
Oh, I'm sure.
But where the real alligators and the real anacondas, they're not in that area. They're further south. You know, where they go anaconda hunting or
yeah, that's it.
python. I'm sorry, pythons. I mean, if you look along the right, they're just friggin' building all along the shore, just building high rises.
And then they wonder why Florida's sinking.
That's a camper right there. That's a camper to get.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
It's small.
It's fully loaded too. That one's
And
got
this
the
a truck will pull it, yeah.
miniature kitchen and bathroom in it. Oh yeah. Shoot, I was looking at pop-up campers. Shoot, for what they want for pop-up campers, that's the ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's not that big and everything.
I was surprised.
It's that battery truck.
Is it? I thought it looked weird.
The Rivian.
I was looking at some pop-up campers for 2 people that sleep 2. Okay, was 34,000, and then I seen some that sleep 6 that were like 24,000, and then I seen those there, and it was anywhere from like 28 to 30,000, depending on how many you want to sleep. I was like, well, shit. If you're gonna spend that kind of money, you get the one with the shell all the way around you.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with popping it up, closing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my parents used to have a pop-up camper.
I know we did too. Or my grandparents did. That actually looked like a 10 on wheels.
Yeah,
back in those
flat
days.
piece.
Yeah, back in them
Flat
days.
square piece
Yeah,
with 2 wheels on it.
yeah. Every time I see the old ones out, like, yep, I remember that.
But next month, in the middle of the month, we're going to go to Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Since my baby left me. Gonna go see Elvis. And whatever we get to see for free. We're gonna do the free tour. Extreme Cheapskate Tour. Camp, hunt, ride, build, farm. Be a man, buy land.com. Can't buy land. It ain't the corporations, it's the subdivisions.
which is a corporation.
Everyone's taking it. I think that's another battery car right there, the
Yeah.
Lucio. Another battery car. They love their battery cars down here. Yep. The Lucio.
I don't get it with the whole battery thing because you know what? They don't even know how to recycle these damn things. So therefore, it's just going to go on the ground and screw up our ground. We'll be growing radioactive fruits and vegetables and cows and chickens. We'll all start glowing in the night like a bee. That trick don't sound good.
We're all gonna wake up from the dead.
Just let me sleep. GPS, we got almost 25 miles before we get to the 102 exit, which we're not stopping on. So we get to our destination exit, then BB's pulling over to go to the bathroom.
You can pull on one of these exits. They got.
No, I'm good. It's a good thing I got a good bladder.
Sunoco and Shell.
Because then we're going to put gas in this, and then that'll be more than enough to get us home. Rain by our house. I know they said Dover got hail yesterday.
Yeah, because sometimes we get that bubble. Rain everywhere else except for around us. We'll see when we go see those buckets. Because you emptied them.
I did indeed. Thank you, Mercedes. Back there just chilling out driving. Oh, da da da. Jupiter's a nice little place to visit too.
I wonder if we went. Yeah, I think we might have went there to see the lighthouse.
We did. over to that one diner and we had lunch. That diner was really nice. Set up like the 1950s with all the chrome and
Yeah.
that was nice. Red and white checker and chrome. Traffic stays like this all the way home, it'll be a godsend. Clouds are starting to build up.
See that? Relax, dude.
I am, dude. At least I didn't screw up the gas mileage yet.
How long are y'all into home? Shoot.
What time is it now?
I mean, it's like a 3-4 hour drive. More to the 4. Because BB got to make a pee-pee stop.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Let me see here. I'll let you know right now, Ash. I'm pull it up here.
I should tell you the time and the destination.
No, I'm going to the house.
Oh. Oh, no, Dash. No, we're not door dashing through these towns.
It's 104. Right now, we're 140 miles away from the house. 2 hours and 56 minutes. And then pee-pee. BB only got to go pee-pee. Stop by some of these. Oh, heck no. I don't even think there's any food out here. No, but did you hear about, there was on the news, is there, no Buc-ee's.
No, not this far out, man.
But did you hear that there was a DoorDasher that was murdered? They killed an Uber Eats driver that was killed.
Eats.
What, a couple days ago?
Yeah. Here.
Right after the first lady got assaulted.
In Tampa, and this one got killed.
And then a couple days later.
Pasco County.
Yeah. That's near us as well. We got to Tampa. and the guy was missing for like 2 or 3 days, and his body was chopped up at the person
last house he delivered to.
That last house he delivered to. Did they target? Did they forget to catch? We don't know, but supposedly this guy is a MS-13 gang member
from Chicago.
No, I don't.
Illinois.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know where he's from.
It's
so I don't.
From Illinois.
Okay, but anyway, he was on parole, and he forgot to report to his parole officer here.
Yeah, he never registered.
But the crazy thing is while he was in jail, he was beating people up in there, and they still paroled him.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Florida.
Like, how the hell does that work?
And he chopped somebody up and put him in a bag. The guy texted his wife, "This is my last stop," and then they had not heard from him for a couple of days, and then they went
within 24 hours.
Yeah, but they didn't find him until 2 days later.
Yeah.
And then they found his body. They went to the last stop, and his body was chopped up in a garbage bag.
Yeah, they had to get authorization from Uber Eats to find out his last GPS
Yeah, his last
coordinates.
GPS coordinates and everything. Wow, this is awful. I'm so glad you and BB work together. Well, the crazy thing is, I don't even think it's, even safe for two people out there. And his last stop, yeah. Wow, that's awful. I'm so glad you and BB. But yeah, I mean, I don't even think it's even safe for two people because
maybe BB needs to go get a concealed weapon.
But that's the crazy thing is like, it was his last stop and his family was waiting for him. But that's crazy that, it's two news stories.
Yeah. And they're counties apart.
That made it
national headline.
Yeah. So just imagine what goes on to the other ones that are not making it to the news,
And they went and found his body as soon as they did. But he texted his wife, said, "This is my last stop. I'm here. I'll be home in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes rolled around. He didn't show up. She got worried. Then she thought maybe he changed his mind. The next day she went to the police and they had to go through the rigmarole with Uber Eats to get his last GPS coordinates. Yep. And they had video cameras on the house.
Right, that showed him walking to the house, but then they didn't show nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah. And the guy didn't even know the driver.
That's crazy.
Inspection time.
DOT.
Yeah, Pasco County. I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the next county over to Polk County in Lakeland.
That's the county BB grew up.
No reason, it says. Right. Did it for no reason. The only thing I can think is that maybe he thought the guy had money on him. And that begs to question now is, do you confront a customer if they say they didn't deliver the food to you? Is it worth, confronting a customer now for anything? or get into confrontation with them.
With anybody.
You know, even if it's like, you know, like you said, Ash, if you forgot the ketchup or the straw or whatever, and that customer, like with us, you know, with that one customer, hey, what happens? Do I get my money back? But we already dropped it off. That's the good thing. But you know, but still, that one person. All deliveries should be contactless. Leave it at the end of the driveway and speed off. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were interviewing door dashers around that area. And they were like, you know, like we should be able to, exactly what you said,
Drop it off
and
go.
get the hell on out of there. But then, you know, then it all comes down to down. You got that customer, I didn't get it, and you get a contract violation.
I mean, still take the picture, but then get the hell out.
But DoorDash doesn't save that picture, you know. DoorDash doesn't even get that picture, saves it or whatever. It just goes to the customer and it's just deleted.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you could take, like they were showing a girl delivering food. She took a picture and everything, said it was there. And there was video in the neighborhood and you see her dropping the thing, taking the picture, picking up the bag and walking off with it. So that, you know, that's the crazy thing is you got people that are literally doing that. And then of course you have the customer that's saying they didn't get their food so they can get a freebie.
I told them to take it over DoorDash.
No, I'm saying then you get a contract violation.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like where.
Oh great, now I'm gonna have the hiccups.
Where's there gonna be like a happy medium to make sure the, you know, the customer and the door dasher is safe and not getting penalized.
Right.
You know, like what happens if you're on your way to a dash and the customer's already yelling at, like, hey, where are you, blah blah blah, and griping and cursing you out and you ain't even dropped it off yet. You're like, you know, what do you do at that point? Call DoorDash and say, hey, I don't feel safe, or
That's what
I mean, because I know when we delivered pizza, you know, if we didn't feel safe, we didn't have to deliver it there. But of course, there's another dingaling inside the building that he'll take it, because that's what they'll do. The manager will be like, well, you know, someone will be like, well, I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it. You know, for money.
Yeah.
You know.
It ain't worth being shot over.
You know, if you didn't feel safe, and then it makes you look dumb because then, you know, the other guy goes to deliver and comes back, and then, you know, he's already gonna talk junk. Like, oh man, I don't know what he was scared of. Nothing to be scared of.
In 2 miles, take exit 102 on the right to High Meadow Avenue.
Nope. But that's the crazy thing is, who knows if that was even a customer? You know, that could have been the neighbor. Because obviously, you know, they didn't know each other.
Maybe he didn't like the way the guy looked and decided to kill him. I mean, it don't.
I'm thinking that maybe it's a possibility he was going to rob him, and because he's been in jail for so long, he doesn't know that,
on the right to
you know,
High
that
Meadow
you don't
Avenue.
carry money with you. That's why we'll never do a cash dash. No. And DoorDash had never offered that deal to where you can Even they should have never even offered it and advertised it. In their commercials, it should say, we don't carry cash. When they make their DoorDash commercials and advertisements and everything, it should say this is a
Take exit
cashless
102
delivery.
on the right to High Meadow Avenue.
Or these are all prepaid delivery, you know, just to let people know, like, hey, these guys
are not carrying money.
Right.
Route recalculating.
And start
Continue on
trailer.
current road for about
Scam.
26 miles.
And then who knows? He could have took that delivery and it was a non-tipper. You know, he could have took a $2.50 delivery for 5 miles and said, you know what? I'll take it. I'm going that way anyway. There's nothing else.
I want to know what Ash said.
Says I'll tell him to meet at the police station or somewhere with camera banks. But I bought a camera for the vehicle because after the car accident, I installed cameras in the cars, both vehicles at the time.
Right,
And
I want to get around this
what the hell? This guy is wiggly wiggly.
I know. I want to get around him.
Look at this dude. But what are you doing, dude? You all right? Are you falling asleep? You want me to drive?
I'm good.
I mean, you almost ran into that person. But so I finally bought another camera for this vehicle because I never did get one. And I'm going to install it this week. But this camera shoots front, back, and out the back windows, 3-way camera. But the reason we had the camera in the car wasn't for robbing or anything. It was for car accidents.
Yeah.
That way someone can't say, oh, you did this, or...
Oh, rest area. Next right. Guess what?
But at least it's only pee-pee.
It's only pee-pee.
Right, Ash? At least it's only pee-pee.
Just got pee-pee. Coffee's got to come out.
But I think a lot of people should definitely...
Especially if you're dashing. I think you should have an onboard camera.
No dookie.
No poo-poo right now. BB hasn't taken any medicine to do that.
BB wants to check out the bathrooms. Like kids do.
No.
In the rest area. But I think it's, like now, Door Dashers, I think they should start installing cameras in their car. Because like I said, the reason we have a camera is not for door dashing. It's because, we were in the accidents. And I found a camera on Amazon that it shoots out the back window. So I have to install it. It shoots inside the car, outside the front window, and then you put a camera in the back, and it shoots out the back. It was like $79 for it. And I just bought it for that. Just because of the price for 3 cameras. Where the other camera was inside the car and in the front. But when I sold the other vehicle, I let the other camera go with the other vehicle because I wanted to put a new one in here. But the good thing is that the camera will cover you too. If someone says you didn't deliver it, at least you have documentations that you drove there. But the way things are going right now, it's probably good just to have a camera to be on the safe side. But who knows what that guy did to his car, too. Because they had to get rid of his car. It didn't mention anything about where his vehicle was, or if they found his vehicle or anything, but still, they let someone out on parole that was violent inside the jail, and he's an MS-13 gang member, and like MS-13 gang members is like ISIS. You don't play with those people. Those ain't people that, you know, you walk up to and joke around. They'll knock you right in the drawer. They'll kill you. Especially, you know, since computers, a lot of people talk junk behind the computer screen, and they think they can do that in person. Have you gotten into a fight? I have not. Like my whole life, or with DoorDash? Like in DoorDash, and other than we've had a couple people that said some stupid stuff, not really cursing, but we never go back and forth with them. We don't answer the text messages. Yeah, your whole life. Well, yeah, the whole life, yeah.
Back on the road. I think I lost 1.5 pounds of water weight.
Yeah, we had moved into a neighborhood where it was all white people, and I was the only Puerto Rican there, and I used to get beat up a lot. And then we got into high school where it was half and half. And I finally was able to fight back. But yeah, we don't answer the texts, no matter, even if they say where you're at, or even if they say, hey, can you make sure, or, I mean, other than if someone was to say like, hey, I'm in this building, but you have to go to the back, we might say, okay, you know. Hey, Erica. But I mean, those are really the only ones we might answer, is if someone's just saying, you know, popping up to say hi. Severe storms are hitting Central Florida today. Stay safe. Yeah, hopefully.
Go, dude.
Go.
Well, I had to yield.
Hopefully, I think we should be back in the Central Florida. It's 10:30, 11:30. Maybe between 2 and 3, right?
Yeah. I'm aiming for 2.
Should be okay for the next few hours, because we'll be coming in from Yeehaw Junction, Bartow. That's where we'll be coming in. That's where this is going to take us, and that area there. But I think there's another one Thursday that's supposed to come across Florida too.
Yeah.
My dad and I were supposed to go out and eat tonight, but it won't happen due to the weather. Oh, so it's going to storm bad then tonight.
Bye, big boy.
On the 12th anniversary of 2011 super outbreak, 60 in Georgia. What outbreak was that? 12th anniversary of 2011 super outbreak. I don't think I can remember that far back. 2011. The good thing is we do need rain in Central Florida. Tampa, I think, already got a water shortage. Like they're already in the red. Severe deadly tornado outbreak that slammed southeastern part of the states with deadly tornadoes that broke many records. Wow.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, that's when those supercells were popping.
Well, BB said it was hail somewhere.
They got it in Clermont. They got it in Dover.
That they had big hails.
Yeah, it covered the ground. It looked like snow. And that was coming from Paul Delgado off of Fox 13.
Little Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
And usually where there's hail, there's
tornadoes.
Yeah. There's tornadoes. But I could have sworn that there was another one coming across Thursday as well, or maybe it's this one that's coming across.
Maybe it's this Thursday.
Because there's a storm coming across, a cold front or something coming across, and there was a big storm behind it. I'm all the way in Eustis, Florida, and so far it's been pretty sunny. Hopefully we don't get tornadoes. Yeah, I hope you don't.
She's up there by the villages. Eustis.
Yeah, well, Eustis is where we did a video and we ate at that
food truck.
No. We went to that museum in the house.
That's right.
And it was really cold that day. And then we ate at that bar restaurant, that nice bar restaurant on the corner. Closest I've seen a tornado was a tornado EFO that hit close to an apartment complex I lived in. Wow. I've never even seen a water spout.
I haven't seen one, but I know.
But we know there was one. Remember that tornado that was 5 miles from our house or 3 miles from our house?
3 miles from our house.
And
then a mile because it went up.
Yeah, maybe it was a mile from our house. Well, no, it was a block. Or, no, not a block. About a half a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the Publix. Remember that area that was hit by a tornado?
Yeah.
That was right there that we were sleeping?
Yep.
And my mother was like, they were up all night and we were sleeping because we didn't have our alarm thing on for tornado watch. Fish Camp Cafe, that was where the tornado touched down.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, because that's the one that took out Kathleen Elementary and Middle School.
Yeah.
And it just went right up, ripped it up.
Yeah, that's where well, it hit Kathleen and then it hit that one area that was right down the road from us. Well, I actually became a FAM Copper member. Thank you. I mean, Erica. I don't know why I said Ashley. Erica.
Get it together.
Thank you, Erica.
Yes, thank you, Erica.
When we get off this exit, we need to get coffee.
I'll say.
I need coffee. I haven't had coffee yet. Because Eustis is near where we went went to see the Starry Night and where we had the Lebanese food. I just can't remember what that town was.
No, it's not Eustis.
What the hell is that town?
That's in the opposite direction, dude.
What?
Eustis is over there by the Villages, where we went and seen the museum, and we went to go eat at the pub and bar.
No, that's not by the museum. Eustis is off of 429, and it's next to the Starry Night house.
Okay.
The town before. It's more by like, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name of the town. Next to Eustis, where we had the Lebanese food.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. Let me see. I'll find out the name. And then when I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. It's where we met the lady fishing. Mount Dora.
Yeah, that's not Eustis.
Eustis is next to Mount Dora, literally next door to Mount Dora. You have to catch 429. You pass Mount Dora, I think. Then you comes Eustis. I think Eustis is the last exit on 429. Mount Dora is the exit before the last exit. Kyle says he's been to Mount Dora.
Yeah, it's nice over there.
Because Mount Dora is where the Elvis's fake house is at.
The replica, yeah.
Yeah. And we might have to go do that again before we go to Tennessee. I was thinking about doing like an Elvis kind of. And then we have to go to Brooksville to eat the hot dog where Elvis ate at. So we have to brush up on our Elvis. 9.6 miles. That's the exit we're getting off. And this will be Fort Pierce. A lot of sand on this road, I would say that much. Not liking that. Yeah, we're in Mount Dora, still on 95. Trust me, by the time when we get to Yeehaw Junction, I doubt there's any internet out that way.
You never know.
I don't know. We'll see. But that's another Everglades out there, so. That is another Everglades. Can't believe it, man, how sandy it is out here. Well, it could be because all this dang construction. You know? Moving the dirt. that did not look safe over there with that dirt washed out underneath the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I went to downtown Mount Dora last week on my break at work. No cell phone service out there. Everybody goes mudding out there. Yeah, in Mount Dora we did, there was a lot of restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
But we did a Lebanon. There was a Lebanese restaurant there that we went to. And it was pretty good. Because I think across the street was either Mexican or Colombian.
Mexican.
It's like a Spanish or something. Went to a boba place there with a friend. It was fun. The only thing I'm scared to drink a boba is because, like, I heard, like, if you eat the boba balls, it can be poisonous. But that's the only reason I haven't tried a boba. Because it's like you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to eat the balls, the boba balls. I don't know if it's true or not, because of course, I think I read it like on the internet or something. I was almost late to arriving back to work as we didn't time it correctly. But yeah, they're right next to each other. That's that day we went there and it was really cold in Eustis. After 2 hours pass from when you start your meal break, you can't end your meal break properly. That is true. That is true. I want to say, I think we used to get an hour break, and it's like by the time you go to a place to eat and eat it there, it goes by quick. But yeah, at work, when you're working, it doesn't go by quick. Working hours don't go quick, but lunch hour goes real quick. And who knows now with the lights being messed up. Eustis to Mount Dora from where I work is a 20-minute drive. Wow. That must be some good boba tea. That must be some good boba tea. That an Amazon? Looks like it. What's ever going to happen when Amazon closes? Either that guy is drunk or he's on the phone. But he's a city worker. It was worth it. I haven't had a boba in a long time. But is it true that if you drink those balls on the bottom that it's poisonous? That you're not supposed to eat them? Or is that a myth? Because that's the only reason we haven't tried one of those drinks.
Yeah.
David R., where are you guys at?
Almost to Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce.
In 2 miles.
Well, we're in Fort Pierce, but
right.
The exit we gotta get off to catch the turnpike is 2 miles. I would be sad, but I doubt that would happen, as Amazon is a massive company. Yeah, but if you think about it, all these people that become massive after a while.
In 2 miles, take exit 129 on the right to Okeechobee.
You know, like look at Walmart. Look at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, when they become maxed out. Tim Huang, is it in Australia? No. This is America.
We're in
Florida. Just left Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Heading back to the sticks, to the woods.
Going back to Lakeland.
As a matter of fact, I think I looked it up in Google. And that's where I read it off of. But Simon is from
Australia.
Adeline.
Yeah.
In 1 mile, take exit 129 on the
Simon
right
that
to
usually comes on
Okeechobee.
here. He dumpster dives in Adeline,
Yeah.
Australia. This is Fort Pierce Indian River State College. Actually, the tapioca balls and a boba are okay to eat. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I read somewhere, I don't know if I Googled it or something, because I wanted to know what it was, and then it said, like, you can't eat them because it's a thing. We're by Fort Myers. Oh.
Take exit 129
If you don't like
on the
the
right
tapioca
to
balls and
Okeechobee
the
and
boba,
then
you can
keep
still
left.
leave them in the drink. On 75. I wonder if David Art is Davy Boy.
In 0.4 miles, keep left onto
Well, they're by
State
Fort
Road
Myers
70
on 75.
West.
Maybe.
I think that's the way Deb and Dave
Keep
went
left
up.
onto State Road 70
Oh,
West
sweet
and then
baby.
All right, we're
turn
making a
left.
left. How the hell you gotta cancel this here?
Okay.
Turn left onto Okeechobee Road.
Okeechobee. It somehow bumped out this live stream on my YouTube page. Oh, babe. That's not how you do it.
Cancel.
There you go, cancel. Wow, that's crazy. I'm subscribed just now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's Dave and Deb. They're on 75 by Fort Myers.
Cooking it, aren't you, Dave?
But definitely you don't give a boba drink to a really young kid, as the tapioca balls may serve as a choking hazard.
Hazard, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm going to try it because of Erica. But before, I promise you, I thought I'd seen it on Google. When I searched it, it said you couldn't eat those balls, that it was poisonous.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to try because I want to know what they taste like. So you drove down Alligator Alley. So Dave drove down Alligator Alley.
Mm.
They went down Alley. We're by Fort Pierce, getting ready to jump on the turnpike.
Right now we're
Love.
gonna go. I'm going.
It's on the right. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh.
You want me to drive? Huh? You know that's a red light. I like strawberry boba. It was delicious. Definitely, I like strawberry. I'm gonna try it. I think they have some fruity balls you can get instead of the tapioca. I didn't like the tapioca boba. Deb says, yep. So Deb's driving or Dave's driving?
Dave's driving.
Oh, she's saying, yeah, that they drove down Alligator Alley. Did you see any alligators? So Fort Myers to Lakeland is another 3.5. But like I said, it's quicker for them because they are. Magic Tea Market in downtown Mount Dora. Yes. As a matter of fact, that's where we're going to get our first boba at. Boba drinks are from my country. Cool. I thought they were from Japan, I'll be honest with you. Dave is driving. Nope. I thought the boba drinks were from Japan to begin, right?
I
That's
thought
what
they
I
were
thought.
from India.
From India?
I thought they were from like India, that area.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Okay. Okay. Want to get gas?
Yep. I got
Okay.
exactly.
Just pull up right here.
Alright. At least I know this stuff is safe.
Alrighty.
Off with this. So I'm gonna bring her.
Ever drink that tea? So good. I'm new to that tea. Taiwan culture.
Thai tea.
I knew it was something culture out there. 2 hours and 15 minutes left for us. Oh, see?
Yeah.
They're closer. See, for us, it would have been that extra hour.
Yeah.
And we're almost the same
Distance.
We are from here to the house. We are 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm going to drive.
Good.
Okay. I remember when the Love's Truck Stop used to be the greatest, but now that I've been to a Buc-ee's, it's hard to beat that. It says Fort Myers to where I am is a good 3.5 hour drive. Yeah, Dave and Deb, we were with them. They invited us on this trip. They live in a different town than we do, so they went up 75. We're coming up 95. So they're on the west coast of the island of Florida, and we're on the east coast of Florida. Even though we live 20 minutes apart, you can get that way towards Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I don't need a Love's, I need a Buc-ee's. We're getting a Buc-ee's in Ocala. We have a drink shop every street. All of the people are crazy about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive because BB's driving. She's falling asleep behind the wheel. Yeah, she's falling asleep behind the wheel, so I'm gonna have to take over. Oh, I don't even have the damn key to the car. I've seen customers at the job I work at, Publix, sometimes come in with Buc-ee's branded t-shirts. Yeah, I bought a t-shirt. I mean, I'd never buy a t-shirt. I would never buy a t-shirt like that. Or any t-shirt if I'm out, you know, especially in a truck stop. But because the t-shirt was so cheap, a lot of their stuff is not expensive in the Buc-ee's. And I bought the t-shirt. It was like, I bought me and BB a t-shirt. I was like, you know what? How can you not buy this t-shirt? I mean, it's cheap. It was like, I want to say $10 or something. It was very cheap for the t-shirt. Now, I wouldn't go to a Love's and buy a t-shirt. I wouldn't go into any other area and buy a t-shirt. Isn't there a location in Sanford? No. No, the first Buc-ee's is in Daytona, St. Augustine is the only 2 Buc-ee's is in that area there. The closest one is going to be in Ocala that they're building. And the one they're building in Ocala is going to be the largest Buc-ee's in the whole United States. They're going to build the largest Buc-ee's in Ocala. But no, there's not a Buc-ee's in Sanford. It's when you pass Sanford and you get from I-4 and 95, right where Daytona and I-4 and 95 meet, there's one in that area there. We've been to that one, and we've been to the St. Augustine. We've been to the Warner Roberts one. I can't remember where else. I go to the one in Athens, Alabama. Dickey's is good. Now, you see, for us, Dickey's is a barbecue place. It's not really a truck stop. The Daytona location was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, because, I mean, it's not far from Sanford, but it's where I-4 and 95 meet. Cameraman, largest Buc-ee's is going to be... No, the largest Buc-ee's is going to be in Ocala there. The largest Buc-ee's is going to be in Ocala. That's how the news brought it out. This is going to be the largest Buc-ee's ever built. They wiped out, because it's right by the villages, they wiped out a whole section to build this Buc-ee's off of 75 and by the villages. As a matter of fact, let's see what the internet says. Where is the largest Buc-ee's gonna be built? Well, it says here, the world's largest Buc-ee's convenience store. The new Braniful store is the largest convenience store in the world. So wherever the hell that is.
All right.
All right. You read the comments. There's everything there. And I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, good God, no, that one's his. I'm so ready to get home. Oh my God, it's only 11:03. Yes, I did, Ash. Got me some Doritos. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right.
I'm gonna have to wait till I find a tree, because I'm not gonna go and piss in that trailer there.
A what?
I'm not gonna go piss in that trailer. You know we had chips in the bag. Check next on the suitcase.
Oh.
Okay. Did you read the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Doritos and coffee. Perfect combination.
When I took that mess this morning, I didn't eat nothing.
Trust me, if that hamburger place is open in Lake Wales, we're gonna go eat there.
What hamburger place?
I gotta find the turnpike. And I think that's it right there. Yep, this is it right here.
And you're not even in the right lane.
Hang on 1 second. I will be in the right lane now. Because I'm a door dasher.
Oh my God.
Did you read the comments? Someone said something.
My gas station goes to the something sour, something salty, and a sun drop.
Which one's mine?
That one is yours.
Is it cold or hot?
It's lukewarm for you.
Okay.
And sweet as hell.
I just hope this is the right side of the turnpike.
Well, you're driving.
We're not going to Miami. We're going to Orlando.
We're going home.
We're going, yeehaw! Here we go.
Erica, I saw the community post you did about a warning for DoorDash employees in Tampa. Yeah.
And we were just talking about it. Just what? A couple of days ago, an Uber Eats driver just got murdered.
Yeah.
On his last delivery.
In Pasco County.
And the guy chopped the Uber Eats driver up into pieces and put him in a garbage bag.
Erica, aka the man that kidnapped and did despicable things to the DoorDash driver. Yeah.
Yep. And this other one that killed the Uber driver, he was on parole and
never registered.
He was an MS-13 gang member.
And he never registered with the state of Florida.
Yeah, he never registered with, and he was a violent criminal inside the prison. They let him out on parole.
You're violent inside the prison, so we'll cut you loose.
Crazy.
God, it is. It's going to be a real crazy, scary world out there.
Well, at least a good thing in Florida, he ain't gonna get out, so.
No, we don't slap hands unless you go back out.
Yeah, but we were talking about that earlier. So I went and got a camera from my car to put inside. Because you gotta record. You gotta record everywhere you go now.
It's just getting too dangerous.
And that was in Pasco County.
Yeah. Fort Ritchie, I believe it was.
Yeah. I think so. Now we're on the turnpike. We're crossing Peace River.
Okay.
We're 41 miles from Yeehaw Junction. You know why they call it Yeehaw Junction?
No, do tell.
Because when you leave Lake Wales or anywhere around that area, and you finally get to where there's civilization, you say, "Yeehaw! There's a damn gas station up ahead."
Oh my. Oh my.
Because you don't see gas stations or nothing for miles, but I'm surprised they don't have a sign that said you better gas up before you go down to 60.
Oh, like they do going across the Howard Franklin?
Yeah. Better make sure you got some gas.
And let me tell you, cameraman was picking up all kinds of different accents yesterday at the...
Accents?
Different accents from our different countries.
What do you mean?
The one guy, he was like, I think he's French. And I was like, good analysis, he is.
I don't know. I'm learning it. This is the farthest we've ever taken the truck on. This is a test run.
We see a little damage from Hurricane Ian's trees knocked over and a sign knocked down.
Wow. Now I'm at that Fort Myers area.
Still. Well, it was like that when we went through the panhandle from Hurricane Michael that time. And it had already been, what, 4 years? Up there, up in the Florida panhandle, still looked devastated.
I don't remember the name of that place.
It was up by the Air Force Base.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, though.
It's one we went to go see that movie set.
Yeah. And we were on our way to Walton Beach.
Yeah.
So much still devastation over there.
What was the name of that movie?
With Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think it was like it was named after his character.
I don't know. I don't care for Jim Carrey that much.
Either way, that's when we went to go see that movie set. And the name of the town is on the tip of my tongue because it has something to do with like Spanish or something. Central Florida Everglades out here.
Yep.
This is their Everglades. Drop the tip, dude.
Too bad.
Okay. You got orange fingers. What movie are you talking about? Where Jim Carrey, they had the cameras on him the whole time, 24 hours a day, and he was figuring it out. I know the movie, I think it was named after his character. It was like they were doing a reality show. He was born on TV, and then he had a fake wife, and his friends were all fake, and
Yup.
and they pretended his father died. And then
Newman.
Is it Newman?
The Newman Show, or?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the Newman Show or something. Well, we went over there to go see the house that it was video that they made the movie, and the town was way out there in the panhandles, and we went out there to videotape it. That was beautiful out there.
It was. And then there was parts that were still tore up.
I think there was a place called, I don't know what, I want to say Isabella or
Isabella.
but I don't want to say that's the name, but it was by the Air Force Base where you come back and you see all the trees leaning, and there was still houses destroyed, and there was still a town. Remember the road, the beaches were still.
Well, hell, part of the base was still destroyed.
And a lot of I know we did a video on it, and a lot of the foundation, you see a lot of foundation, people were living in trailers on their foundation. But it had a Spanish name to it. I
think it was Isabella.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Isabel.
I don't want to say it was, and then it wasn't. But I just know, like, it's right at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, you're driving down the coastline, and all you see is houses on the washed into the sea.
Yeah, because we went inside one of those abandoned houses.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was falling down on the inside, remember?
Yeah.
And then it was like McDonald's and Burger Kings that would still shut down, and they left everything in there, but you couldn't get in the building. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, and that was 5 years after Hurricane Michael.
Yeah. Getting that coffee pumped in.
Oh my God, there should. There's enough damn sugar in there to put a diabetic in a coma.
I'm waking up. Dad, did you finish that Philly cheesesteak sandwich last night? That was a big sandwich she had. I still can't believe I ate all those hot dogs.
You're going to turn into a hot dog.
That was a half-pound hot dog. Foot long. Son of a gun. Wait till that video comes out.
Oh, yeah, wait.
There was so much stuff on that hot dog, boy. I wonder where you would buy a hot dog even. like that. Probably at a butcher shop.
Debbie said yes, she did.
Look, they're putting more electricity,
Yeah.
electric poles up.
Well,
That the new ones are going to be for the electric cars. Unless they move the wire over and then. It looks like they.
spreading them further apart.
Well, it looks like what they did was is the ones that they could fix, they fixed. They repaired, and the ones they couldn't repair, they put new ones. You see? Now that one's old and it's got new metal in the middle. See how that went on the end?
Yeah.
And then the ones that they couldn't repair, they're taking them down and they're putting new ones.
Man, look at the clouds.
Yeah, Erica says that it is gonna get stormy tonight. A bad storm's coming. The resort pool looked amazing and refreshing.
It was, Dad.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, that was the first time ever in my life that I went into a pool and I didn't want to get out of it. That pool was amazing. I mean, just perfect. And it was big. Like them people we were talking to, I bet you that's all they do. They stay in the resort, they go in the pool, they eat nothing, and they don't do nothing. That's all. The dude from Canada.
Yeah. Well, he said he was coming this way. They're looking for a house to buy.
Right, but I'm just saying, he's just every day in the pool. And the pool closed, what, at 10 o'clock or 11?
11.
Pool stayed open late. Yeah, you can't wait to see the video.
Oh yeah.
The first video I'm gonna get uploaded is that we did the walk-in tour. Deb's side had the jacuzzi in their room, right?
Yep.
With the stand-up shower, big shower too.
Yeah.
And they had a jacuzzi, and their section was bigger.
Yep.
The kitchen was bigger, the living room was bigger, and they had a bigger balcony. But every room there had a balcony.
Yep.
Now our side didn't have a jacuzzi,
Well, we had a big bathroom.
but we had a tub shower, and we had a small balcony. You know, the living room was small, the kitchen was small, bedroom was small, but it was still like an apartment size. You know what I'm saying? Like it was livable.
We had the
the one that we had, you can have 2 kids. Of course, not a boy and a girl, because they would have to sleep on the sofa. I mean,
so all the beds, the living rooms, into a bed. So all the sofas are queen size bed or full size bed.
but if you had 2 kids, just say tiny kids, they could sleep on the sofa bed. You could fit 4 people in there easily.
Yeah. Dad, we always stay at Lakeland Buena Vista Spa Resort. Kind of the same layout, 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, I don't know how this resort is. Maybe the building we were in but this resort, you came into a main door and you had 2 separate rooms left and right. And you had 2 separate apartments.
Yeah.
These were the 1 bed, and I'm sure other buildings there, you know, might have had 2 bedrooms or whatever. Yeah. But this was like, you go into this one door, you open up one door, and the one door has a little hallway that leads to 2 doors.
Yeah.
So you have your own separate apartment, and so that way, if the family next to you is not your family, someone gets the smaller apartment and another person will get the bigger. So it's private. It's private, like literally. If you were sharing something like we did, because we kept the door open,
right? Because
the mini hallway would close.
Right.
So, you know, you had your private hallway, and if like we kept the 2 doors open, so we can walk from one place to another, you know, apartment. But these were like literally apartments and stuff. But you'll see in the video, I'm gonna try to get that video out tomorrow. But you'll see in the video, like I said, if I had the bigger apartment, another family came into the smaller apartment, we have privacy, because when you go into the hallway, you close your apartment off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they would close their apartment, and keys are separate. And Deb knows about that because she locked herself out of her apartment and we couldn't use our key.
Yep.
Well, she didn't lock. She didn't lock the door. What Deb did was, they have a little footstool to keep the door open. And Deb was like, well, the door doesn't close, so I'm not going to put the footstool there. And then all of a sudden they're in our apartment, and then you hear this boom. And Deb's like, the door closed. So poor Dave had to go down there with no shoes on and his pajamas to go get the key.
Yep.
Because the concierge didn't come in till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that was
and bring the key
morning.
up. So don't do like Deb. You got to carry the key with you, because once you lock your apartment, you're locked out. Because you can't use the other apartment key.
Deb, he's throwing you under the bus, hon. Don't worry, he throws me under the bus all the time.
But like I said, when the video comes out, and the grills, I promise you, Dad Vader, the grills were like brand new.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how good they clean it every day.
They sure do.
Yeah. Some guys
the gas
they even had a fire pit, a gas. Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous, right by the pool. They have the big pool, they have the spa, and then they have the
kiddie pool. And like, just say if you wanted to suntan, because there was no kids in the kiddie pool.
No.
But like that one lady, she stood in the kiddie
area, and
she had her own chair, and she was just taking a suntan. She had the whole kiddie section to herself. But they had grills there. Oh my God, the stainless steel, top of the line grills that I promise you, if I would have known that they had, if this was set up like this, like I was telling BB, we could have brought our own food down from the freezer and the pantry, and we could have cooked there the whole, you know, like like literally, you don't even have to leave the resort.
No, you don't.
Unless you want to go to the casino, which is only 8 miles from there.
Yeah.
But if you just wanted to chill out and hang out by the pool all day and just come back up and relax, and then just let the kids do, you know, the pool thing, whatever they, you know, because they had a tennis court there.
Yep. Golf.
And they even had a shuttle service, so, you know, if the kids wanted to go, they could take to the stores, go take the shuttle service. Oh my gosh, but the grill, that guy that cooked that steak at nighttime. Oh my gosh. We were thinking, man, I could have brought that cowboy ribeye steak and cooked it there. You know, you bring your own coffee. They had the filters there. They had everything. Microwave, hot stove. Deb's side, they had the regular stove.
Regular, yeah, range.
Yeah. But still, the 2 electric hot stove that they had on our side was big enough.
They silverware, pots, pans,
yeah,
bowls,
they supply everything.
Cups, plates.
They had the dishwasher. We didn't have, but they
had a bigger apartment though.
Right, but they washed the people. You don't wash the dishes. I guess they wash the dishes, or
no, we put them in the dishwasher.
I'm just saying, you know.
So.
But it was
really, really nice. And everything's pretty close by.
Yeah. But if you didn't want to leave that place, like I said, you could have brought food down to make from your pantry and everything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a million people at the grill. That was the crazy. The grill was like empty. I like the resorts better than Disney resorts. Disney resorts gives you the bare minimum. Nah.
Oh no,
this
baby,
place,
not this one.
Dave.
It doesn't matter on what side that you get. Wherever there's a building, they have the fire pit. They have the grills there. It's just gorgeous.
I think that one evening when we were coming in, it was like 4 or 5 grills, and one evening, and they're not set up like in a ghetto way. They're lined up spaciously.
Yeah.
And like I said, them people are out there cleaning the top, the stainless steel, everything. That every time you go to that grill, it looks. I mean, it would look brand new.
Looks like it just come
like
off
no
the
one ever
showroom
used
floor.
it and stuff. And then they had a little area where you can eat there if you wanted to eat there and stuff. But
yeah, with the canopy over the tables, and yeah, it's really nice.
But it's like I say, you know, if you just go shopping there, you're wasting the thing. But if you could bring food there, and
you and Mom would love that.
And just restock your house up when you get home with new food and stuff. Yeah, with fresh food. Even Deb's room, they had a boombox in their closet. A freaking boombox that you could take with you to the pool area.
And you really didn't need it because they got music going on.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you know, or you could put the boombox out on the balcony with you and listen to music out there. You know,
it's really nice.
It was nice. And the police patrol it.
Yep.
We've seen the sheriff's drive through there.
I was not expecting that, I must say.
But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. 2 big TVs, one in the room, one in the
living room.
In the living room.
They give you plenty of closets, pantries.
Yeah, there was a last thing,
Dressers.
there was an apartment.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah, we had a real.
For him not wanting to come out of the pool, that's saying something.
Yeah, because I don't like to go into a crowded pool, but this pool was not. Even though when it was crowded, it wasn't crowded. You know, there wasn't people hogging the waterfall or throwing stuff around. It was just perfect. I mean, everyone was there just relaxing. And there was a lot of older people there too, so.
I like the one just before we got ready to go tonight. She had the baby.
Yeah, I think that was the first time we seen someone. I mean, it was.
People were brave.
But if we get because we're going into
function.
But that was, like I said, that was
it was beautiful. It really was, and relaxing. Ice cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kicking in and out there. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving you guys. I don't think Yeehaw Junction is promised. A 2-bedroom. Yeehaw Junction is deadly. Watching out for banjo.
Watch out for banjos.
No, there's no banjos here. This is the Everglades. This part here, it's Osceola. It's like Kissimmee right now. We just entered. This is the Kissimmee Everglades. Yeah, this is Osceola County. Over here, you just got to watch out you don't break down. Because there's really no area to pull over, but swampy.
You'd always ask Gator to help you change the tire.
Yeah, it sounds like you had coffee.
Just a little while ago. Just a little while ago we did.
They see they're making, they might not even have exits here no more because I seen one of the things over the highway. That they tag you.
Oh.
So I think they're going to do away with exit. This used to be a popular area, this exit here, because they used to have an information center there. Adam DeWoo did a video where there was an abandoned, and they left everything in that thing. They left the t-shirts and everything.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember there was that little...
They left everything in the gift shop.
Souvenir shop.
Yeah. It was like an information center.
That's right.
I used to have to come out this far, Dad Vader, to change tires on the truck.
On those big trucks right in front of us.
There's no, this is the last gas station. You don't see until you get to Lake Wales. But that racetrack was never there on the left. That's remodeled. They knocked that down and built that over. But that used to be a dead, there was gas station. Oh no, that racetrack ain't even open yet. And then this right here was a famous hotel, the Yeehaw Junction. And look at that, the tornado or something.
Took it out.
Yeah, the hurricane took it out. And then from here on out is a single lane, and it's nothing but gators and snakes out here.
Dad Vader's like, damn, really? That was a hard job, man.
Yeah.
That's how he messed his
From
back
the
up.
house to here is almost 2 hours. And I used to have to drive because I would take the truck home to come out here to do a service call. And if I had one at 2 o'clock in the morning, by the time I was done here, I had to go straight to work and work a full 8-hour day. Like, they didn't say, hey, go, we'll see you later. No, you had to come out here and still work a full hour day. I used to hate coming out here. And there's no lights or nothing.
Well, they can see that. There's no street lights.
I'm just saying there's no lights. And this road gets narrower and narrower that there's no shoulders. Like, literally, you pull off the shoulder, there's water right next to you.
It gets a little crazy out here.
Thank God you, yeah, I do. I have PTSD driving down this road. Literally PTSD.
Oh, someone missed that.
I mean, as soon as they say Yeehaw Junction.
He's having flashbacks.
And if it was the tire that wasn't near the road, oh my gosh, in the middle of the night. And back then, they didn't have no such thing as move over law. These bitches will fly down here. You will hardly see a state trooper, a cop, or anybody. I mean, this is literally the Everglades.
Marshlands.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see no houses around.
Yeah, the rare few places that are here, they've always, been here. But nothing, you can't survive out here. There ain't no store, not even Publix will survive out here. There's nothing out here. You ain't got no gas. When you get to your house, you are screwed.
And just think, back in them days, you didn't have cell phones.
Yeah, I had no cell phone or nothing.
Beeper can only do so much.
Right, that's all I had was a company beeper. With a big old farm truck that they rigged up to make a service truck.
I don't like those kinds of roads because if you break down, you're in trouble. You're right. First thing they say, what's the crossroad? And you're saying, we got no crossroads, but I see a lot of water.
You better move, buddy. Because there's only one time you can pass, and this is it.
That's it.
There's like 2 times you can pass over here.
Well, come on, Ford. There goes my gas mileage.
I get that bitch on sport mode.
Oh, I didn't touch it.
No, I touched it.
No, I meant the gas mileage. Yeah, especially at night. Oh, that would be hell. Breaking down through here at night. Where are you buying? I want to buy some cows. Cows to the right of me, marshlands to the left.
I mean, that all they would say is we're near Yeehaw Junction. You already knew. I was like, son of a man.
Drive with the spotlights on.
It's like, man. I'm only. I mean, right now I'm at 30 miles.
Well, it was 31.9.
And then BB, she only gets 25 with her foot. So I could get better gas mileage than BB does.
Yeah, when I did that pass on the way here, on the way there, I was doing
I'm at-
105 in the truck, and I didn't even know it. That bitch took off. It took off. And I still had gas pedal left.
But usually when we DoorDash, we get about 27, 25.
Yeah, and that's in
To
town.
stop and go, yeah. But BB drove all the way to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
But when we go to Tennessee, when I drive, we're going to see exactly
Yeah, we're going to
what
see.
the gas, because if I'm getting 31 and you couldn't even get near 30, it says, what is that? Erica drives a lot, so maybe that's the problem. Yep, that's the problem. BB was getting some junky gas mileage, but
Yeah, but I wasn't putting it in smart mode. I was just going.
no, you had it in smart mode.
Yeah, after it got from smart to sport.
Right, you were just punching it.
Yep.
I put it in sport to make that pass there, but I'm just saying. If I'm doing 30, 31 miles a gallon.
But you got all of the weekend, too, that you were just putting around in town. We do use cruise control, Dad, when we travel. I do. He doesn't. I like cruise control. Erica doesn't use it. I love it.
Well, the good thing is with the cruise control, the only thing I didn't like is every time you stepped on the brake, you had to reset it. In this vehicle here, if I put the car in front of me the distance, it will keep me at the distance and I don't have to do nothing. It'll slow it down and bring it up and slow it, and it'll steer for me. So
yeah,
that's the only reason I never like cruise control, because every time you hit the brake, it's like you had to reset it again.
no, you just hit resume. But you like to do everything the hard way.
But this one here keeps a distance and everything.
Dad Vader. Mine too. It's kind of weird though. So we're going to find out in May when we go, in a couple of weeks. We take off for a few days up to Tennessee. So we'll see.
Memphis. There's a lot of wild turkey
Right,
out here.
Memphis is Tennessee.
Well, Tennessee's big. Because the next
Alright.
question is going to say is, where are you going in Tennessee?
All right.
Now, mind you, I'm doing 80 and getting 30.6 miles a gallon. I don't know what you were doing. You were only getting 25 miles a gallon.
Kicking in the ass.
Jesus.
Dad Vader. Okay, so you guys can have the best fuel mileage challenge. Yeah, I mean, we only drove like 8 miles to go out to eat, or, you know, what was it, to the Everglades to do the airboat, and again go
No,
to
this
eat.
is 30 miles here
Yeah, I know.
that I drove from the truck stop to here. I got 30. You said
Yeah, because
31.
you reset it.
No, it
You
resets
set
on
it
its
when
own.
you filled up.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The thing is
Yeah,
you
Dad, that was city driving.
the thing is, you got to learn how to keep the RPMs under 2,000. You do 80 and you keep the RPMs 3,000 plus. See, I know how to do that.
Yeah, how
Ooh,
about
that tickled my butt.
Jesus. Ay, ay, ay.
I need to put the assist steering on.
that all I do is mostly city miles, all stop and go. Yeah, I hate that crap.
Yeah, I get 27 on that when we do DoorDash.
Yeah. I do hate that stop and go crap.
New tire time. Well, I hope not. I mean, the truck's only a couple months old with brand new tires on them.
Cameraman's not ready to go buy those other Michelins yet.
I hope we get at least a year out of them.
CM Seats vibrator is activated. Erica, I'm back. Okay.
Welcome back. Eating my food from Wendy's now.
Enjoy.
Got a Baconator.
And this man over here's been on a hot dog kick.
I think I'm hot dog out.
I don't think that's even possible.
A biggie bag.
Oh, that's good. Ash said I had a Taco Bell.
We haven't even eaten yet. Just a bag of Doritos.
Yep. Now I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Trying to get past all of this. Trying to catch up to those trucks up there so I can get, when the passing lane comes, I can get them. Nah, I know that.
No, there ain't no stores coming up for a while.
Trust me, I remember this area like the back of, like riding a bicycle. Damn, I'm not gonna make it.
No, you're not.
Nope.
So slow your little sweet butt down.
Not
Because apparently
gonna
that
make it.
rock truck ain't gonna make it either if you don't put some pedal to the metal there. Oh boy. We see ya. Uh-huh. There we go. See, he's not even gonna make getting around that truck. He's trying.
This probably got a governor on it.
That sucks. That sucks in a situation like that.
The trucking company I used to work for, their governor was 55, I think. 55 or 60. It's where they had their governor. Everyone.
Figured out how to modify that.
No, they check them. If you get caught, like if you came to the main company where I worked out of, the main
Garage.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your truck went in there, they check it at the main. If you ever, they seen that governor, because they would go to the other places and change them.
Uh-huh.
Boy, you get caught, you get fired. We're in trouble.
Erica. Taco Bell slushies are good. Now those look good, Erica. Dad Vader. Having fajita rice, beans, guacamole for lunch. Ooh, that sounds good too. But BB's already had her fajitas for the week.
We doing Chili's?
Huh?
Was it at Chili's?
Uh-huh. When I had the steak and shrimp.
I took governor off for all my trucks. Yeah, the company I worked for back in the 90s, it's either it was 55 or 60, and people used to hate driving behind that company's truck because they knew that those had governors. And I remember going to Miami and stuff, and the guy would try to pass. He couldn't pass nobody.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you went to the main terminal, a lot of people would go to the other terminals and get oil changes there, whatever, and then they say, hey, can you up the governor? They would do it. But anytime you came to the main terminal where I was working at, that's where they check everything to make sure it's company. And like I said, if you had the governor touch, boy.
Well, like with my grandmother with her tractor trailers, they wanted, her insurance company wanted her to put governors on the trucks. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Erica, a storm chaser I watch, Ryan Hall, is going live this evening to chase the cold front system that's arriving. Oh, that's cool.
That's the big storm.
Yeah. Dad, great for fuel, but horrible for driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Dad's like, I bought one with a 55-mile-an-hour governor. Yeah, well, my grandma had hers, and she made damn sure she took those governors, so she didn't want them. Her motto was, go get, drop off, pick up, come back. I don't know, at that time she had 3 tractor trailers she had. Erica, I heard yesterday that baseball size hail hit. Yeah, I did too. Yeah, they said 3-inch hail in Central Florida around Lutz or somewhere. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, I want to get this sucker to the garage. Lots of hail expected.
But I know what you
Poor
mean.
Dad Vader, he can't put his car in the garage.
You got too many of them.
That's what I'm saying. His new car is going to get dinged up.
Dad, when we go looking for property or a house, we got to make sure we get you a 3-car garage, dude. I've only ever seen pea or penny size hail in all my life.
I've never seen hail. I mean, yeah, I've never seen a hailstorm.
Vader, definitely about a 4-car. Oh yeah, I've seen them come down in size of a quarter.
Yeah, I think if I was in my car and it was hailing, I would go crazy.
I was in my car that day. I thought it was going to break my damn windshield.
And this run here never survived. That's always been like that.
Yeah.
I'm saying I would go crazy knowing that my car is getting dinged up. Okay.
Yeah, because you're anal like that. You gonna get him at 100 too? That truck will slow your ass down. We used to get huge hail back in Illinois and destroy a lot of the cars. Oh yeah. Whoa. Just what I would have needed for this damn car to put its own brakes on.
Oh no. Son of a gun.
I parked in a car wash port one time. Yeah. Shit comes down. Oh my.
Panther crossing.
And if you're outside and it starts to hail, you get hit by one of them, it's like, oh, it'll bruise you. You live in Tornado Alley at one point at Florida Dad Vader. But Dad's like, but baseball size is huge. You ain't kidding. don't know if Dad Vader was in Tornado Alley with him being from Chicago.
Well, Orlando does get a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah.
That's what she's probably saying, is that, like we live in Lightning Alley.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Erica, some people think it's a good idea to hide underneath passovers during tornadoes. I don't think that is a good idea. Because it's easy.
Into the ditch.
Uh-huh.
You gotta lay with the alligators and the snakes. In those ditches.
One time we had a tornado coming, and I remember I was just before we moved to Florida, and it was supposed to be bad, and the rain was bad. We had hail, and my grandfather made us all get down into the basement until it passed over. And for my grandpa to say it's time to get into the basement, you knew it was going to be bad. Dad Vader. They say no bridge, but I did it once driving to Wisconsin. I mean, sometimes that's all you got. I mean, it's better than trying to park in between trees.
I always wanted to see a water spout.
I see one on the ocean.
I never seen any.
It's wicked. Dad Vader. Tornadoes are more scarier than a hurricane to me. Yeah, because you don't know when they're going to pop up. Kyle, hide in a ditch. Hide in a ditch. What happens if a tornado destroys the bridge? Exactly.
Yep, hide in a ditch with those alligators and snakes.
Well, we didn't say hide in the swampland.
All right, the ditches. If there's a tornado right now, there's a ditch right there.
It's going to get full of water.
No, but what do you think's in there right now?
Well, you could be right. There could be.
Like,
Exactly what Kyle said. If you are in a car when a tornado comes, shield yourself in a ditch, lying face down. I don't think I'd be getting out of my car. I'll take my chances in my car. I can become
it's like get eat by an alligator or water moccasins bite you, or stay in your car and get swooped away. Not many choices.
Not very good ones anyway. What about frogs, cameraman?
That's what I say. I'm staying in the car. I'm going underneath that bridge. I'll take my chances with the bridge falling down. .1, baby.
Yeehaw. Kyle's like, I'm worried about the fire ants. Yeah, baby.
I worry about those when there's flooding.
And you know, here in Florida, they'll be on
float on top of the water.
Yep, and you know, here in Florida, they're, before you know it, they already up your pants and biting the hell out of you. know what it could be for us is we've actually had a natural spring. So now we're going to get all this crazy weather.
Yeah.
With the hail and the tornadoes and...
But we're going to get all the natural storms that we normally should be getting.
That we haven't gotten in 2 years. It's like something's reset itself. Now, could you imagine making this trip on a horse and carriage? You'd be at this for months. Or a Model A. You might be driving for about 3 or 4 days. Because they only went 30 miles an hour? Top speed. Ooh-wee. I don't like onions on my burgers. Cameraman doesn't either. Not raw onions anyway.
Now, I like McDonald's hamburger onions, but not their raw onions. Those are fake onions. Dehydrated onions.
Erica, pickles are better than onions on burgers, in my opinion. Yeah, I have to go with you there. I like pickles. Pickles are good for you. The honeybees. Bye, big one.
Now this is all orange groves out here.
Or what's left of them.
Yep. Active orange groves. That's what this is all here.
I love it when they're in blossom. I love the smell of orange blossoms.
Because there's an orange juice factory up ahead. That's when you know you get into civilization.
Did I make that coffee sweet enough for you?
Yeah, it's good.
That's not like the racetrack. I gotta do the creamers individually. My good God, I'll be here all day. Yeah, I was thinking if we got one of those little campers like we've seen going down the road, we could easily take that into Tennessee, put it in the RV park. travel further with that. We wouldn't have to worry about a hotel room.
We could be real gypsies.
Heck yeah. Got a bed, got a kitchen, got a bathroom. What more do you need? It'll have air. It's got a stove and a little refrigerator. Then we can make that 7-day trip over to Utah. Surprising. Cell service is pretty good in that area now.
They might have added some.
Well, they were supposed to be adding more towers, so
They might have added some out this way.
you know they had to do something. It's 2023. People are actually buying property and stuff out here, so. And you know, people today ain't gonna be going without cell service. Lake Kissimmee State Park. Bye-bye. Not this time.
You know you're in civilization when you see a Dollar General.
Oh my God. And they're out in the middle of nowhere. Didn't they say something about Polk and Pasco County is supposed to be getting more cell towers put up?
I don't know.
I think it was on the news.
Well, we're still not in Polk County yet.
No, I'm just saying. Somebody was being funny. Is like, why do cows need cell towers? You never know. They might want to call someone who cares. Yo, listen, I'm splitting. The butcher truck's coming. Meet me at this intersection.
There's a resort out here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You know, some people just like to go out in the middle of nowhere. There's the orange juice factory.
Yeah.
Man, that thing looks so old. But I
It
remember.
doesn't look as active as it used to be. Maybe because it's not the season.
No, it's not. I remember when the orange processing plant in Dade City used to be so active. Now they turned it into some kind of. That's where they go mudding, Kyle says. I don't know. I think everyone these days head down to Rancho.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Something's going on here.
Looks like a truck broke down. Because the Ford's got its flashers on.
Now we're entering Lake Wells. Now we're in Polk County.
Yep.
What the hell is that truck doing? He's driving on the grass and everything.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe you should get over on the right.
I don't know what the hell. Oh shit, there goes another truck driving on the grass.
Is there an accident?
And there goes another truck driving on the grass. Holy shit.
What the heck?
I don't know if I want to do that to this truck.
Well, then you're going to have to wait for this Jeep or orange Mustang to get over.
What do you see down the middle?
I can't see anything.
Well, I know that.
But it looks like everyone's trying to get in on this side.
And drive on the grass?
I guess. Jeeps, cars, Hondas, you know, lowriders, Mustangs.
We're going to test out the all-wheel drive then.
Oh.
Holy moly, I don't want to do it, but...
Christ have mercy.
Come on, man. But Polk County, Florida is where Grady Judd welcomes you. Yep.
Yes, it is. BB's damn proud of that. I'm afraid who's going to take over after he finally retires.
Go ahead. If you're going to go in, dude, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Bad car accident.
Man, we got no choice but to drive on the freaking grass, right?
Yeah, unless you want some.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Yeah.
An 18-wheeler. Holy shoot.
Yeah, that's why you got to get over. There's glass and everything.
All right, four-wheel. Oh my gosh. Look at that. They're trying to pry the door open to get somebody out.
The battery's out of the car.
Holy moly.
Oh, I pray they're okay. Oh my God, shit's all the way underneath the truck. Oh, glass.
All-wheel drive, thank God.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, I don't have nothing to help pry that door open. But they can't even get, you need the jaws of life there.
Yeah, you do.
I'm surprised no cops or anything.
Well, we still are in the middle of nowhere here, bub.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I'm sure they've already called. Oh my. That is my worst fear right there.
Here comes somebody.
Yep, ambulance.
They need the fire department. They need the jaws of life.
Well, usually the fire department does come first, then the paramedics right behind. That's usually the way it works.
But that's the only thing that stinks when you're out this far.
Yeah, it's the fire department.
It takes forever. Yep, here they come. Here they come to save the day.
And there's the paramedics, I told you. Might want to put some more foot in that gas.
Yeah, if you can't pry it open with the thing, you need the jaws of life.
Because these doors are light today compared to what they were years ago.
The way that thing looking, like you said, the battery.
The battery's out of it, and it's smoking on the right side, and you can't even see the engine. I hate seeing that. Because that is my worst fear right there.
Where's the cop? See everybody else but the cops.
He's still on break. Because it sure the hell ain't shift change yet.
And then we got passed through there because we would have been stuck.
Yep.
They're getting ready to close that road off.
Yep. Because that's going to be an active scene for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, by the time they clean the mess up.
Yep. Sure enough.
La Botana.
Wally World. Bach Tower Gardens. I always wanted to see what that looked like.
When your flowers grow, there's your garden. That's what it looks like. It's just flowers. I'll charge you to look at your own flowers.
You ain't charging me to look at my own flowers.
You want to see what Bach Garden
Sure.
looks like? Go online, type it in. You'll see what it looks like.
No sense of adventure.
You ain't gonna pay money to go and see flowers.
Drop those off. They need you down the road.
Dining room open at Wendy's.
I would have thought it'd been open for a while. Right. Every time I see shit like that, I have flashbacks of my car. The last accident. Thank God it wasn't like that for us. We definitely had angels looking after us that day. I mean, I messed up, but they may not even make it. So I always say, count your blessings, big and small ones.
I'm saying, I see no cop cars going down.
I know.
This way.
Comes all the lights. He's got a new Tucson too, but it's not the N line.